Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, two of Hollywood's most beloved power couples, have found themselves in the midst of a controversial legal battle. The story is stirring up more drama than a soap opera season finale, and the online world is buzzing. But what's the real story behind all the gossip? Legal experts, social media commentators, and Hollywood insiders are all paying attention to the evolving lawsuit involving Lively, Reynolds, and none other than Justin Boney. The high-profile legal battle is packed with intriguing twists, but it's the strategic moves from Lively and her legal team that are making the most noise. Vague claims, missing evidence. Is this another Amber Heard situation? When you think of defamation cases, the infamous Amber Heard vs. Johnny Depp trial probably comes to mind. The drama, the accusations, and the mountains of unverified evidence, many fans can't help but see a striking resemblance between Blake Lively's current legal battle and the Amber Heard saga. According to pop culture expert Andy Sinema of Popcorn Planet, the way Lively is handling her accusations, especially her claims about Justin's alleged misconduct, seems eerily familiar. Just like Amber Heard, Blake has hinted at serious claims of misconduct, but has yet to provide clear, concrete evidence. In fact, some of the evidence she did present, like text messages, seemingly vanished from her legal filings. The question on everyone's lips: why would she remove these crucial texts if they were so damning? Could it be that the texts were simply too damaging to her own case? Or worse, did they reveal something about her behavior that she wasn't ready to face? The disappearing texts. What's Blake hiding? Lively initially presented text messages in her lawsuit that suggested Justin's PR team wasn't being entirely honest. These messages appeared to back up her claims, adding a layer of substance to her accusations. But in her updated filing, those very same texts are nowhere to be found. Why? Was it a strategic decision to avoid further scrutiny, or perhaps a reflection of how the context of those messages didn't exactly support her claims? If the texts had been so pivotal to her case, why would she remove them so suddenly? Andy Sinema points out that this move is highly suspicious. It's the kind of decision that raises more questions than answers. Were these texts just part of a narrative Lively was trying to sell? If so, it would be more than a little reminiscent of Amber Heard's claims during her highly publicized trial against Depp. The idea that someone has all this evidence, but conveniently leaves it out when needed, is a red flag. When dealing with a defamation case, withholding important evidence from the public can only serve one purpose: to control the narrative. The phantom witnesses. Who are these mysterious actresses? The central element of Blake's claims involves multiple actresses who supposedly felt uncomfortable with Justin's behavior. But here's the thing: Blake never actually names these women, nor does she provide any specific examples of what allegedly occurred. She suggests that these actresses are willing to come forward, but the problem is she doesn't provide any proof of that either. No names, no incidents, no direct claims. Just a vague "trust me, they exist" vibe. In legal battles, especially ones as high profile as this, specificity is key. If you're claiming a pattern of behavior, you need to offer clear examples. Otherwise, it just sounds like an attempt to create a sensational narrative without any substance to back it up. As Sinor points out, it's not just an issue of credibility, it's an issue of a weak legal argument that relies on general insinuations instead of solid facts. Is Blake trying to play the hero, or is this just a Hollywood strategy? Hollywood is full of feuds, drama, and secrets, but rarely do we see the whole story. Celebrities like Blake Lively and Justin Boney are known for their polished public personas, maintaining an image of perfection until the cracks start to show. And when things get messy, the gloves come off. Blake's legal moves have left many questioning whether she's genuinely trying to protect others or simply using her platform to shape public opinion. The strategy she's employing right now seems to focus more on creating buzz and keeping the media's attention than on providing solid evidence to back her claims. Think of it like the classic Hollywood playbook: drop hints, tease information, and leave the public wanting more. This tactic can work wonders for increasing intrigue and keeping fans hooked, but it's not the most reliable approach when it comes to winning a legal battle. After all, the legal system isn't designed for mystery, it's built on facts and evidence. By playing the "I could reveal more, but I'm protecting the innocent" card, Blake is positioning herself as a whistleblower. But without the proof to back it up, her claims could easily backfire. Instead of coming across as a victim trying to expose the truth, she risks appearing as someone who is more interested in maintaining an air of mystery and public intrigue than actually delivering a solid case. The real questions: what are we missing here? While Blake's legal team is keeping their cards close to the chest, there are plenty of questions still hanging in the air. If her accusations against Justin are legitimate, why not provide at least one example of misconduct or a statement from a willing witness? In legal battles, especially ones involving high-profile figures, presenting concrete evidence or testimonies can make all the difference in strengthening a case. Yet Blake's lawsuit seems to rely on vague allusions and a lack of transparency, which leads many to wonder whether her claims are genuinely grounded in truth or simply part of a larger narrative designed to sway public opinion in her favor. This strategy of withholding key details is risky, as it invites scrutiny not only from the public, but also from legal analysts who are beginning to question the strength of her case. Without a clear foundation of evidence, it's becoming easier for skeptics to argue that this is more of a reputational attack than a legitimate grievance. What's more, the media frenzy surrounding the lawsuit has turned it into a spectacle, overshadowing the actual legal merits of the claims. Even those inclined to believe Blake's allegations are finding it difficult to defend her position without tangible proof. The biggest issue here isn't just Blake's credibility, it's the entire structure of the case. By withholding specific details and potential witnesses, Blake is creating more holes in her argument than she's filling. The longer she avoids revealing clear examples or backing up her claims, the more she risks appearing as though she's playing a game, one that's centered on creating media buzz rather than offering real answers. Will this legal drama end in a public meltdown? There's a fine line between playing the media game and overplaying your hand, and right now, Blake Lively may be walking it. The constant media speculation, the shifting legal strategies, and the veiled accusations all make for a tense narrative that's fueling a firestorm of interest. If her claims are true, the world deserves to know exactly what happened. If they're not, then the public deserves to know that too, preferably sooner rather than later. The ongoing lack of clarity is creating a cloud of doubt that could come back to haunt her. At this point, the drama surrounding Blake's case isn't just about her relationship with Justin, or even the broader issue of Hollywood's toxic culture. It's about how this story will unfold. Will Blake continue to tease out little bits of information, keeping the audience on edge, or will she eventually come forward with solid evidence that backs up her claims? The longer she waits, the more she risks damaging her credibility, and with it, her chances of winning her case. Fans, critics, and the media all seem to be waiting for the moment when Blake finally delivers something tangible that either solidifies her accusations or forces her to back down. Each day that passes without definitive evidence only increases the stakes. If she falters in this crucial moment, she could face an even bigger public meltdown than the one she's trying to avoid. And there you have it, folks. The drama, the suspense, and the ever-so-elusive evidence that keeps us all on the edge of our seats. If you enjoyed this roller coaster ride of a story, make sure to hit that like and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy updates and behind-the-scenes scoops. Because let's face it, you know you want to be the first to know when the next chapter drops. Until then, stay tuned and remember, in Hollywood, nothing is ever truly what it seems.